The thing that got an enormous amount of media attention had to do with Melania Trump, the First Lady, and some video. Was this an actual slap?
Trump at the White House tomorrow. Don't expect to see Melania there. The incoming First Lady is expected to skip her meeting with outgoing First Lady Jill Biden.
Country for tomorrow.
Yes, this appearance, it was as if they caught her in a glue trap at Saks Fifth Avenue and dragged her there.
Leave it to Fox News not to recognize what rejection from a woman looks like.
Welcome, folks! If you're wondering why Trump's been extra grumpy lately, you're in the right place. We're about to dive into the latest Trump versus late night TV showdown, featuring some spicy jokes about his marriage.
When you watch that, do you think maybe Melania is jealous? Maybe that's what this was about? Because this time, the First Lady gave him the old down low, too slow.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Kimmel and Noah have been having a field day with Trump's relationship woes, and we've got all the juicy details. From Melania's vanishing act to Trump's Twitter tantrums, we're covering it all. So sit tight and get ready for some laughs. Alright folks, buckle up because Trevor Noah's got a theory about why Trump's got his knickers in a twist over some comedians more than others. It's like he's playing favorites with his late night nemesis, and Noah's cracked the code. So here's the deal. Noah thinks Trump's annoyance level is directly proportional to how big a deal the media figure was back when Trump was just a regular old entertainment guy. It's like Trump's stuck in a time warp, still measuring everyone's importance by their 90s TV ratings. But hold up a second. Isn't Trump supposed to be all about politics now? You'd think he'd be more worried about approval ratings than Nielsen numbers, but nope. Our boy Donnie's still got one foot in the world of showbiz.
Focused on treating America as one big couch they can all screw together. It's Wiles headlined the event.
Noah's got some pretty solid examples to back up his theory. Remember how Trump used to brag about being on the cover of Time magazine? Well, turns out he's still obsessed with that stuff. It's like he's collecting magazine covers instead of Pokemon cards. And don't even get me started on Saturday Night Live. Trump's Twitter fingers were working overtime during his presidency, firing off tweets about how unfair SNL was to him. It's like he thought being president meant he got to be the head writer of SNL or something.
He tried to pressure Disney because of your jokes.
He believes CBS should have their license revoked.
So why does Jimmy Kimmel get under Trump's skin so much? Well, according to Noah's theory, it's because Kimmel was a big cheese in the entertainment world when Trump was still more interested in The Apprentice ratings than approval ratings. It's like Trump's got this mental list of important people, and it hasn't been updated since 2004. Kimmel's probably right up there with Regis Philbin and Ryan Seacrest in Trump's mind. Maybe he thinks Kimmel's still hosting The Man Show and is jealous of all the attention he's getting. But here's the kicker. Trump's feuds with these comedians aren't just about old grudges or hurt feelings. It's like he's still playing by the rules of a game that ended years ago. While the rest of us have moved on to streaming and TikTok, Trump's still trying to win the battle for network TV supremacy. It looks like our favorite orange turd is having some trouble keeping his trophy wife by his side these days. While Trump's been busy throwing tantrums about late night hosts, Melania's been pulling a Houdini act that would make David Copperfield jealous. It's like she's treating the White House as her personal Airbnb, checking out whenever she feels like it. Jimmy Kimmel, our resident Trump roaster, couldn't help but notice Melania's vanishing act. He's been cracking jokes about her mysterious absences, wondering if she's playing an extreme game of hide and seek, or if she's just allergic to spray tan fumes. Kimmel pointed out that Melania's been missing from several key events, including some fancy White House shindigs and public appearances.
Country for tomorrow.
Yes, this appearance, it was as if they caught her in a glue trap at Saks Fifth Avenue and dragged her there.
It's like she's got a get out of Trump free card and she's using it every chance she gets. But here's where it gets really juicy. Rumor has it that Trump's been begging Melania to be seen with him. Can you imagine?
Okay, well, Miss First Lady, since we're keeping you longer, your husband is on his way to visit. Okay, pull the plug.
The big tough guy who claims he can make anyone do anything, reduced to pleading with his own wife to stand next to him for a few photos. It's like watching a toddler trying to convince their imaginary friend to come to their birthday party.
The thing that got an enormous amount of media attention had to do with Melania Trump, the First Lady, and some video. Was this an actual slap.
Kimmel, being the comedy genius he is, couldn't resist poking fun at Melania's rare appearances. He joked that her public outings seem more like she's fulfilling her prenuptial agreement obligations rather than showing genuine affection. It's like she's punching a time card every time she holds Trump's hand in public. Alright, that's my quota for the month. See you at the next photo op.
Oh, now you want to hold hands, Donald? You sure you wouldn't rather be holding that all?
Even when Trump's out on the campaign trail, trying to convince America he's still relevant, Melania's nowhere to be seen. Kimmel quipped, "Just kidding, we haven't seen her for weeks." It's like she's playing a game of Where's Waldo, except nobody's really looking that hard. But wait, there's more. Melania even skipped out on the traditional tea with Jill Biden.
Customary meeting with outgoing First Lady Jill Biden, Melania seems ready to craft her unique path in America's most visible unpaid role.
Trump at the White House tomorrow. Don't expect to see Melania there. The incoming First Lady is expected to skip her meeting with outgoing First Lady Jill Biden.
That's like ditching prom to stay home and watch paint dry. Trump's team claimed she had a scheduling conflict related to her book. Yeah, right. And I have a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn.
Sources are telling CNN tonight that former First Lady Melania Trump, and incoming First Lady, is expected to RSVP no to a White House sit-down.
Kimmel wasn't buying it either, probably wondering if Melania's book was titled 101 Excuses to Avoid Your Husband. The cherry on top of this comedy sundae? At a recent rally, instead of showing up, Melania sent a message wishing Trump luck. Kimmel interpreted this as Melania saying goodbye via press release. It's like breaking up with someone through a post-it note, except the note says, "It's not you, it's me." Actually, it's definitely you.
I wouldn't be the man I am today without your guidance, kindness, and warmth. Don't blame her for what happened to you.
After a couple of hours, the doctor told her she could go home, and Melania was like, "No, I should stay."
Looks like Trump's got his panties in a twist over some late night laughs. But here's the thing, these jokes aren't just for giggles. They're like a comedic x-ray, showing us what's really going on under that orange spray tan. When Kimmel cracks wise about Melania's vanishing act, he's not just being mean. He's pointing out something we all see, but don't always talk about.
What's wild about the story is, look at these two people. How is she the one with the health issue?
It's like these comedians are playing a game of Emperor's New Clothes with Trump's carefully crafted image.
Did you ever have Trump on the show?
No, we never did.
He did say some bad things about you on...
I don't know, Leave it to Fox News not to recognize what rejection from a woman looks like.
And boy, does he hate it when someone points out he's not wearing any pants. Next time you see Trump throwing a Twitter tantrum over a comedian's jab, remember, there might be more truth to that joke than meets the eye. Maybe that's why it's got him so riled up. After all, sometimes the truth hurts, especially when it's funny.